3 more. 2 more. Last one, lift up. Point the toe and sweep the foot forward. Flex the foot and sweep it back. Good, point to come forward, the whole body stays the same, the leg sweeps. Come forward, make sure you're not arching through the lower back. 3 more. 2. Last one, bring the foot back in line with the hip, reach the top fingertips forward, lift that bottom leg, so the top leg, sorry, so it's in line with the hip, and then tap the elbow, tap the knee. So you're squeezing more essentially through the side body than leaning forward. Lifting up and tapping. Good. 3, 2. Last one. Slowly coming down and coming to lie down on your sides. That bottom arm can come out nice and long. Bend the knees and make sure the heels are in line with the hips. Allow the head to be soft. Bring the hands down to the mat. Bring the feet so they're glued in towards each other, and then slowly start to lift that top knee. Keep the hips nice and stacked on top of one another. Notice where the breath is and just gently pulling up through the side body so you could slip something underneath that bottom waist. Squeeze the glutes with every lift and lower. Good, moving nice with control for 3, 2, 1, lift up, lower the knee, and this time lift the heels off the mat. Again, repeating the same motion, glue the heels together as you slowly start to lift and lower the knee. Keep squeezing through the glute. Hips stay stacked over one another. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, this time keep it lifted and start to straighten the top leg. Bend the knee, good, straighten. We're not going into our combo just yet, just straightening and bending the top leg. Keep that bottom heel lifted, so each time you bend the leg, the heels come to meet one another. 3, 2, last one, lift up, bringing it all together here now, the knees come together. Lift up, squeeze the glutes, straighten the leg. Glue the heels, lower. Good, moving nice and slow, keeping the hips stacked. For 5, for 4, for 3, good, last one. One more, lift up. Slowly lower and then roll over to come and lie on your backs. Bring the feet in, hip width distance apart, shoulders are soft down the back. Take a deep breath in here just to steady for a moment. And a breath out. Keeping the whole spine nice and flat. This time, lift the hips up towards the sky. Squeeze through the glutes, push through all 4 corners of the feet. There's a peach between your chin and your chest. Slowly lower, but just halfway down. Lift up, squeeze up. Lower halfway. Lift up, squeeze up, really pushing through all 4 corners. Good, keep it up, lower halfway, lift up, squeeze. Lower. Once more, lift up, squeeze up, lower halfway. This time, lift up, squeeze the glutes. And we'll start to pulse the knees out and in. No huge movements, just little pulses. Tiny little about 2 inches, if that. The knees pulse, feel the outer glutes engage. Staying here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly start to roll the hips all the way back down, coming to lie on your back. Again, grabbing behind the back of the knees and slowly rocking and rolling along the length of the spine. And making your way forward, coming back to your all fours. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, hips over the knees. Again, pressing through all 5 finger pads, especially between the thumb and the index finger. Wrap the triceps back so the eyes, the elbows turn forward, and then slowly again start to lower the elbows down towards the mat. They hover just above the mat, and then you slowly start to lift back up. Lowering down, keeping the hips over the knees, lifting up. Moving nice and slow, and don't allow the elbows to lock as you reach the top. Always keep a slight bend. Lowering, lifting. 2 more, lower, and lift. Last one, lower, lift up. This time, lower just an inch. Can you hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Come back up, all fours. Again, lower, hold it there for 3, 2, 1, lift up. Lower, hold it, make sure those elbows are pulling in towards each other. 3, 2, 1, lift up, back to all fours. We'll add that all together, tuck the toes. Lower down, hold for 3, 2, 1, lift back up, all fours. Lift the knees off the mat, hover for 3, 2, 1, lower the knees down, lower the elbows, hover, 3, 2, 1, come back all fours, lift the knees, keep the shoulders away from the ears, for 2, 1, allow the knees to come down, lower the elbows, last one, hover, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1, come back up, lift the knees and hover for 10, 9, keep the belly button pulling in, 6, push the ground away, spread the fingertips, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the knees, sit back on your heels just for a moment, reach the fingertips behind you, interlace the hands and open through the chest, the gaze can go up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, allow the opening through the front body. Release, and then slowly coming to lie all the way